Look at this. It was just a storage dump at the end of the path in the secret garden. It felt heavy and cluttered. It wasn't inviting me in, and it was telling me to stay the heck away. So I went looking for inspiration. I needed to find how to get that feeling in that space, and I saw so many textures and old stone, weatherwood and stone. I saw even just expensive things that felt very perfect and beautiful but might have been too stiff. I love the stones on the moth and that feeling of movement and airy, not that it feels store-bought. So I wanted just something that felt like it had a soul. Look at the accessorizing. It was absolutely beautiful. Look at the moss. Oh, I know baskets are my favorites, so it sounded like instant calm. But the tables were too expensive. But I looked at the details, like the hooks that they show throughout, and even found water features that I knew I had to integrate some water into that space. So I got started. We definitely started from the ground up. These aren't new pavers, they're from the pond that we removed, but we wanted to level the space. We pulled the old pond and now we are reusing what we already have. They already have a history in the garden, so it just felt like they belong right there. Leveling them was a pain. It was like a jigsaw puzzle that drove us crazy. But at the end, it brought so much warmth. You cannot buy this at a hardware store. We got all the materials at the Salvaged place. This will be on the back. You'll see like a little frame on the potting bench. We really love the legs, so we're gonna use these legs. They were like $15 each. Well, they're solid wood, which is great. And then we have this salvage wood that has a texture to it, and we really liked it, so we're gonna use that as an apron. And then these doors are gonna go on either side of the frame, and I will paint everything the same. And then this will be the countertop, which is really nice, and we'll do a little edge of this wood. So we got all the materials, and we're also gonna do a shelf on the bottom of the table, and it will be the same wood as the countertop. It's gonna look really nice. So I'll tell you the prices. This was $150 a linear foot, the board. This trimming, we did $3 each. The doors that are gonna go on the back, they were $45, the whole thing. And each leg, like I said, is $15. The decorative boards that are going on the apron are $20, and that's it. And then the frame was $20. So there's one of the legs on the side. One is going to be tall, and that's what will hold the back panels, and then your counter will go right there. It's going to be 20 inches deep total because I don't have a lot of space. And then we're going to add a shelf right here. So here's the truth. We are not carpenters. We didn't have a blueprint, just a rough sketch that I went with the feeling of what I wanted, and we figured it out as it went. We put the back, and we're gonna put the front, and now we're gonna put the back. It just felt right. We did it. It felt, and sometimes it looked weird, but we changed things around. It's just not perfect, but it's just perfect for me. And I am so grateful to my husband for doing this crazy thing with me. We decided to take the table to the space in the secret garden, and that's when the fun started. We added a roof so that the tools would not get damaged with all the rain we get here in the Pacific Northwest. The hooks and shelving, they add character, but they're also super practical. I can place twine and hats and tools that I can reach every day and not be frustrated that I can't find them in the garden. We almost added a shelf underneath, but it felt just so cluttered to me, so I told him not to make the shelf at all. I don't know, we listened to the space. It's just so tight in here, and I wanted those big baskets and a lot of accessories and plants and things. And the baskets are perfect because I can store all my soil and different fertilizers in it. If you like real-time garden experiments, whether they're successes or flops, go ahead and tap subscribe and ring that tiny bell. I post every week and we just sip coffee and grow together. I had to end up adding that water feature. It just adds softness and a different layer to it. So I used a double pot setup, and this added so much to the garden. I love it when I sit and just stare at it. Look at the difference when a dead end turns into a beautiful destination. It is super soft, inviting, but it really has come alive and it has become my favorite space. This is where I play every season. I change the decoration. I get inspired each season to create something that speaks to me for that year. Maybe something I learned or some new plant that I discovered. I created this space to be able to have a landing page, the landing page of your life that you live in your garden. No more tools lost in the garden, because now I love ending my days right at this spot. Continue to create your lovely space, the one safety area that feeds your mind, your body, and your soul.